Your voice, your vote right now here on the Night Team. It's the battle for the Midwest today in the race for the White House. Vice President Kamala Harris and her new running mate, the Minnesota Governor Tim Walz, at another big rally, this one in Eau Claire, Wisconsin. Former President Donald Trump's running mate, Ohio Senator JD Vance, making a stop in the same city. He even walked up to the vice president's jet. ABC's Jay O'Brien has more on this.
Vice President Kamala Harris and her new running mate, Tim Walz, campaigning in the must-win state of Michigan.
Good evening, Detroit!
The pair earlier today in another battleground state, Wisconsin.
Wow. Hello, Eau Claire.
Former President Donald Trump's running mate, Ohio Senator JD Vance, campaigning in the same Wisconsin city, and even walking up to the vice president's plane, Air Force Two, on the tarmac.
I just wanted to check out my future plane.
Vance and Walz, both veterans, now new rivals. Vance, who deployed to Iraq in the Marines and did not see any active fighting, going after Walz's military background, accusing him of leaving his unit before it deployed to Iraq and lying about his service, seizing on this moment.
We can make sure that those weapons of war that I carried in war is the only place where those weapons are at.
He has not spent a day in a combat zone. What bothers me about Tim Walz is the stolen valor garbage. Do not pretend to be something that you're not.
Walz served in the Army National Guard for 24 years and has never claimed to have seen active combat, despite those comments that he carried a gun in war. He retired honorably to run for Congress in 2005. As the crisis in Iraq was growing. The Harris campaign saying in a statement, Governor Walz would never insult or undermine any American service to this country. In fact, he thanked Senator Vance for putting his life on the line for our country. It's the American way. Walz also hitting back.
Donald Trump, he sees the world differently than we see it. He has no understanding of service because he's too busy servicing himself. Again and again and again.
The Harris-Walz campaign planning to hit all the swing states, part of a 5-day blitz. Many of them states President Biden and Harris flipped from red to blue in 2020. Jay O'Brien, ABC News, Washington.